so far, what we have discussed were some very important verbs. Filter. When we filter, guys, we actually create a subset of the data where we choose only specific rows. The specific rows are, of course, related to your variables or your columns. Then we learned how to summarize. Okay, usually this is used in conjunction with, let's say, group by. So dalawang to, in conjunction, summarize at saka si group by. Okay, summarize where we compute, no? Nagko-compute tayo ng isang summary statistic, kunyari yung count niya, yung frequency, yung mean, yung standard deviation, yung skewness or kurtosis. Lots of things can be done with the summarization function, and we can group your variables according to their rows. No? Then we also learned how to mutate. Pag mutate, guys, what we do is to create another variable. We insert another column, and that column can be based on existing ones, which we did last time. Also, hindi natin nalagay dito, pero sabi natin last time yung filter din, no? Yung filter, very important also. Filter, what we do in filter is just select specific variables. So for example, you have a data frame where you have 10 variables and you only want the first 5. So you can use the filter function para ma-reduce yung number of variables ng data frame natin. Okay? And then arrange, guys, you can arrange your resulting data frame into either descending or ascending. And then we're supposed to discuss now yung join, no? Yung join. That will be the last we're going to discuss with a structured query language using filter. Okay, so let's now go to, last time we learned how to mutate, no? Nag-mutate tayo eh. Sinummarize natin, kinumpute natin yung centigrade at saka Fahrenheit ng weather, no? So let's get that data, weather. Okay, saan na ba tayo? Dito na tayo, row. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, we're done with this, no? We were able last time to determine the number of flights that left each of the airports for each carrier. We did that already. And then last time, we also did the mutate function where we're able to create a variable. Okay, so just a quick review about this, guys. So yung mutate, guys, we're able to create new or compute new variables based on existing ones. So dun sa weather data, guys, let's view weather. It's a weather data set that's also from the NYC flights. Okay, you can see here that, just a quick review, guys, may temperature dito. And we know that here that the temperature is given dun sa metadata, Fahrenheit to. Now we can create another object, another variable, not object. This time, if we want a temperature in centigrade, we can do that, no? And to do that, guys, to insert another variable, we have to use the mutate function. Okay, so that was our example last time. So just a quick review. So weather, yung weather data natin. Okay, we're creating this object weather, and then we're using the weather data set also. Ibig sabihin, guys, isusupersede ng bagong weather yung dating weather na data set. And then we're going to mutate, no? Okay, so I hope, guys, na load yun na yung packages, ha? Just in case you haven't loaded the package. Just make sure that i-library natin yung dplyr. Okay? Just make sure we load it para mag-work tong mutate function natin. So this code chunk creates the weather data frame, and it starts with the weather data frame, and then we're going to mutate. So alam natin ang mutate, guys, it creates another variable. And the name of the variable is temp in centigrade, and it's equal to the temp object, the temp variable in the weather data frame, and then just the formula for converting Fahrenheit into centigrade, -32 divided by 1.8. Okay, so if we run this, pag view natin yung weather, guys, meron ng bagong variable dito, temp in C, which was computed by, ano sabi natin? Sabi natin, it's the temp, Control C, just check lang natin, Control V, and then -32, di ba? -32, and then divided by 1.8. That was the formula that we used. So yung temperature -32 divided by 1.8, if we run this, so 3.9. Okay, 3.9 nga siya. Okay, pause muna ako. Any questions about that? That was a very quick review of what was discussed last Friday, yung sa mutate function. Okay, clear ba, guys, itong function na to? Okay, I encourage you guys to watch the video that was discussed last Friday if you were not able to finish to view it yet. Okay, any questions, guys, about the mutate function? Okay, paki-chat muna kung clear so far, kung clear naman. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good. Okay, good. So malaking tulong nito, guys, itong dplyr na to, especially kung may data frame, tapos gusto niyo lang, if you want just to work on a particular subset, or if you want to add more variables, if you want to summarize, okay, if you want to add more variables, as I said, by the mutate function, if you want to select just some variables using the select function, if you want to remove rows using the filter. Okay, so maraming pwedeng gawin, guys, sa dplyr. Okay, so okay, let's go here now. Let's go here. So this is another exercise. This is another problem, and the context is passengers are often frustrated when their flight departs late, but aren't annoyed as if in the end the pilots can make up some time during the flight. So kunyari na-delay kayo ng na-delay yung flight ng 30 minutes. Pero yung arrival naman, guys, dumating naman on time. So okay lang yung for the passengers, no? They're not angered by that, or they're not frustrated about that. But sometimes, guys, umalis na nga ng delayed na umalis, tapos yung arrival pa mas delayed pa, no? For example, it left later by 30 minutes, and then it arrived late by 60 minutes according to the scheduled arrival date. So parang na-double pa yung arrival delay. Okay? So we can have this variable, guys, called gain. So yung gain na variable, it's measured by the number of the difference between the departure delay minus arrival delay. Ibig sabihin, kung na-delay man, tapos kung arrival delay niya mas konti na lang, ibig sabihin naka-recover yung pilot, naka-recover yung flight. As I mentioned a while ago, 30 minutes yung pag-delay ng departure. Pero yung arrival delay niya 10 minutes na lang. Ibig sabihin the flight was able to gain 20 minutes. Okay? So we're going to create this column. So ito, create the column. So alam na natin na mutate yan, no? We're going to create a column for this and call it gain. Okay? In the object called flights1. Okay, so we're going to create this object, flights1, and then we're going to use the flights data frame. So make sure guys na andyan yung flights data frame nyo. Okay? So kanina linode natin yung flights, no? I-view nga natin para sure na andyan yung flights natin. View flights. Okay, it's taking some time to load. But ang bilis lang yun. Okay. All right. So ito yung departure delay, guys, no? Ito yung arrival delay. For example, departure delay 2 minutes. Tapos yung arrival niya 11 minutes. So ang gain nito is -9. Ibig sabihin lalo pang na-delay, no? 2 minutes yung departure delay, 11 minutes yung arrival delay. 2 minus 11, that means there was even an additional delay of 9 minutes. Okay, ganun din dito, guys, no? Itong flight na to, 4 minus 20, so that's -16. Okay, there were some flights that -1 yung, ibig sabihin ng -1, guys, it left ahead of schedule. Tapos nag-arrive pa siya 18 minutes ahead of schedule. So ito yung gain dito is -1 minus -18. So that's +17. Okay? So a positive gain means it was able to recover, or if either it was able to recover the delay or it was able to add on more to the advanced departure. Like this one, observation number 5. Umalis siya ahead by 6 minutes, dumating siya ahead by 25 minutes. Which means, guys, that there was even a gain of 19 minutes, no? -6 minus -25, that's 19 minutes gain. So yung magandang gain, guys, is positive. Ang pangit na gain is negative. Kasi yung negative na gain, it means medyo nag-deteriorate pa yung situation. Okay, for example, 0 yung departure delay, on time umalis. Pero yung arrival delay, 10 minutes. So ang mangyayari niyan, 0 minus 10, so that's -10. So that's a negative gain, which means that either it was not able to arrive on time. Okay, nadagdagan pa yung delay. No? All right, so let's now create that variable called gain. I'm going to give you 1 minute, guys. Madali lang yan, no? Kasi minus lang yan eh. So I'm going to give you 1 minute, then you work on that. Go. Okay, kindly chat, please, if you're done with the equation. Okay, thank you, Jonas. How about the others, guys? One-liner lang yan, ha? Kasi we're just creating a variable called gain. How about the rest, guys? Waiting for the others to respond, guys, to my request for feedback kung done na. Ang ano lang naman, ang exercise na to, guys, we just want to create a variable called gain, which takes the difference between departure delay and arrival delay. Thank you, Mark. Dalawa pa lang. Yung iba, guys. The rest. Okay, thank you, Gab. All right, in the interest of time, guys, I'll ask Jonas. Jonas, kindly please chat in the chat box kung ano yung ano mo, kung ano yung code mo. Yan. Okay. That's good. That's correct. Thank you, Jonas. So this is perfect, no? Okay to. Tama tong formula na to. So mutate, guys, sabi natin, creates a new variable. Ang tawag ng variable na yun, gain, and it's equal to the difference between your departure delay and arrival delay. So if you were not able to get this, guys, i-copy nyo yung shinare ni Jonas, tapos i-copy nyo dun sa ano natin. Okay, so that should, okay, you're correct, no? Tama si Jonas. So it's mutate, guys. So take a look at this. We're creating this object called flights1. Okay, and we're using flights, and then you're going to mutate. What are we going to mutate? We're going to introduce a variable called gain, and it's equal to the departure delay minus arrival delay. And then i-view natin, tingnan natin, guys, yung flights1. Okay, and it's inserted at the end, no? Ayan, guys. -9, -16, etc. Okay, so ito yung gain, guys. And of course, from a managerial perspective, okay, babantayan dapat yan, no? Kasi this might cause, and management should determine what has been causing this. Okay, so out of the 336, ilan ba yung may mga ano? Ilan yung may mga negative na gain? Okay, wait. Okay, so yung negative na gain, of course, guys, we can do that. For example, gawin natin, guys, we're interested, kunyari si UA, no? Si UA tayo, gusto natin na malaman, okay, copy natin to, Control C. Okay, dito natin lagay. Control V. And this time, we just want, kunyari UA tayo, gusto natin na kung group by natin, so gusto natin, guys, si carrier lang. Ano gagawin natin? Any suggestion? Gusto lang natin makita yung gain ni carrier, ni UA. Any suggestion, guys? Si UA lang, ha? UA lang na carrier. Paano natin, guys, paano natin malilimit yung sa ano? Yung sa carrier? Diba? Filter, diba? Filter. Okay, paano, guys? Filter. And ano? Carrier is equal to UA, no? And then Alt M. Oops. Mali. Control Shift. Yan. Okay, so may-notify lang natin ng konting problem, guys. Yung ginawa natin, gawin natin itong flights 2. Okay, so from flights, and then if you filter natin, ang isasama lang natin si carrier na UA, and then immutate natin, we'll introduce this variable. So let's run this. Error in filter, saan ako nagkamali? Okay. Dito ko minsan na nakakalimutan ko lagi yung double equal to. Yan. Okay? Alright, then, so lahat to guys, UA na to, no? Tapos ito yung mga gain. Marami din silang minus, no? So if you are UA management, United Airlines, aaralin yan. So for this specific year, 2013, nag-range yung ano natin, no? Yung mga gains may -31. So pwede tayo mag-descriptive statistics yan para malaman natin kung ano yung pinakamalaki, ano yung pinakamaliit na gain, okay, etc. Okay, so if we go here, guys, okay, question muna, guys. May question ba dito? Is this clear, guys? Itong ginawa natin dito. We're now trying to combine, which we have been doing in the past naman. We're trying to combine yung mga verbs ng dplyr. Okay, thank you. How about the rest, guys? Ayan, salamat. Salamat. Thank you, guys, for your feedback. Okay, good. All right, now how about this, guys? We want to create summary statistics of the gain variable. So let's compute for the mean, first quartile, second quartile, which is your median, quartile 3, the maximum value, the average, standard deviation, and how many missing values. No? And then let's call the object gain summary. Okay, so we're going to use, so dapat yung flights 1 natin, ano? Magagamitin natin yung flights 1. Kasi sa flights, guys, sa flights, wala yung gain, di ba? So let's use the flights 1 object. Sige, I'll give you 1 minute, 2 minutes, guys, to compute, guys. So summary statistics to, di ba? So clue dito, guys, ang gagamitin natin, summarize. Kasi gusto natin i-compute yung mga minimum, quartile 1, median, etc. Sige, I'm going to give you 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so let's discuss this together, guys. Sorry if I have to cut what you're doing kasi medyo 30 minutes lang tayo. Okay, so in order to compute this, guy, minimum, maximum, median, what do we do, guys? Anong kailangan natin gawin? Anong function yan? Diba, summarize yan, diba? So we're going to summarize. Okay? So anong isa-summarize natin? So from flights 1, magsa-summarize tayo. No? Let's call this mean. Lagay mo na tayo dito. Mean, and that's equal to, anong formula nito, guys? Minimum ng, so in-identify natin yung flights 1, di ba? So alam niya yan na yung gain variable. Okay, let's try this first. Okay, let's try this first, guys. Let's see what happens. Gain summary is from flights, and then we summarize mean is equal to minimum ng gain variable. If we run this, guys, what happens? So sana siya gain summary. Okay. What do you get, guys? What did we get when we have this printed? No? Okay. Nung print natin si gain summary, we got an NA. Bakit kaya NA, guys? Anyone, guys? What do you think? Bakit kaya nag-NA? If we take a look at flights 1, di ba may mga gain naman, di ba? So dapat mahanap niya kung anong minimum dyan. Kung anong pinakamaliit. Ito may nakikita tayong negative 31. So that could be a possible answer. Pero since there are 336 rows, we cannot say that, no? Dapat hanapin ni R kung ano yung pinaka-minimum doon. Okay. I just flashed, guys, why R is not able to find that. Bakit nag-NA? Kasi, may answers pala kayo, no? Alright, correct. May mga missing values. Diba sabi natin dati, kapag may mga missing values, hindi magko-compute si R ng statistical measures. No? Kasi, it will force us to determine bakit may mga missing values. Okay, for our purposes now, okay, we'll just ignore that. So remember what we did here, NA.RM is equal to true. So we're asking R to remove any NAs. So ang gagawin niya, mag-create siya ng object called gain summary. From the flights 1 data frame, isa-summarize niya, mag-create siya ng mean is equal to minimum ng gain, remove the missing values. Let's run this. And it will give us, okay. Saan na yun? Okay, negative 196, hala, guys. So, merong divide by 60, so that's 30 hours. 3 hours, no? Na-delay ng more than 3 hours, negative 196. Ano kaya nangyari dyan? Pero pwede naman natin pahanap yan. Pero, I don't know if ano yung reaction ng mga ano. If it was caused by force majeure, kunyari, may blizzard or may storm or may ano, then I don't think the passengers will mind. But if it's caused by inefficiency of either the airline or the airport itself, then siyempre magagalit yung mga passengers yan. Okay, so we're not only interested in getting the minimum. Okay, so ituloy natin to. So ano pa yung isi-summarize natin? Okay, open, minimum. Sarado natin yung minimum na yan. What else, guys? Diba quartile 1? Let's call it Q1. Q1 is equal to, ano si Q1? Anong formula niyan? We can use, guys, the quantile function. My quantile function, quantile from the stats package. Okay. So we can use a quantile function. Quantile ng variable na gain. Okay. All right. And then Q1 is the 25th percent. So that's 25th percentile. No? And then kasama din dapat yung NA.RN. Okay. So, clinose natin yung minimum na yan. Clinose natin yung, dapat may comma dito. Sorry. May comma dapat. May comma dapat. So, what else? Pinapahanap sa atin yung median. No? Median will be equal to yung median mismo. Or, pwedeng median or let's use quantile na lang din. Quantile ng gain. And the median is the 50th percentile, di ba? NA.RN is equal to 2. Tama? Ano pa? Ano pa yung pinapanap sa atin? Median quartile 3. Okay, Q3. Quartile 3. Quartile 3 is equal to, you know the drill, guys. Quantile naman to. We can use the quantile function. Quantile ng gain and 0.75. Yun ang quartile 3. And A.RN is equal to 2. Okay. Comma again. Then also the maximum, no? The max. Max. Is equal to, max lang din yan. Max ng gain and A.RN is equal to 2. Ano pa ba? Pinapahanap pa yung standard deviation. SD, let's call it SD. Is equal to SD, standard deviation yung function. Ng gain and A.RN, kailangan lagi yung NA.RN is equal to 2. Otherwise, mag-NA tayo. Okay. And then pinapahanap yung missing values. Paano natin papahanap yung missing values? Okay, let's call it missing. Missing. And it should be equal to, ilan daw yung missing values? Sum. You remember this, guys? Sum siya ng is.NA. Okay? Ng gain. Okay, and then close to summarize. Okay. In summary, we're using the flights 1 dataset. Summarize, minimum is equal to, tanggalin yung mga missing values. Okay, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, maximum, standard deviation, and the missing values, ilan siya. Okay, and then we can run this. Yeah, I'll give you a few seconds to complete your code, guys. Please chat, guys, if you were able to find the answer. Add ko na rin so that you have a comparison. Oops, may error ako. Unexpected value in gain summary. Gain summary. Anong mali ko dito? Gain summary. Tama naman. Gain summary. Type mo muna ito. Okay, I have now gain summary. Bakit one observation lang? Oops, mali ah. Sandali. Anong mistake ko dito? Then 1, 2, close. Tama. Kulang ba ako? So minimum, close. Gain, close. Quantile, maximum. Missing. Wait. Ito. Is that, and yung gain, sinarado ko. Yung sum, sinarado ko. Hindi ko pa nasasarado ito. Yun, guys. So I need to have another here. Yan, okay. Yan. I think I got, ito kasi, yung i-close ko yung gain, i-close ko yung sum, ito, pero yung summarize, hindi ko pa naka-close. So I missed, I locked one close parenthesis. Okay, so this, I think this should be okay now. Run, okay na, green na. Okay. So you can see, guys, for the total, no, for all the carriers, no, lahat ng observations natin, ang minimum ng gain negative 196, ang quartile 1 negative 3, maximum 109. Okay, and then maximum ng gain 109, ang minimum negative 196. So ito, ang galing naman ng performance to. Tapos ang missing 9,430. Okay, if I'm interested, let's see, if I'm interested in grouping it by carrier, let's see, group by group by natin carrier. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what you'll have here, guys, are the performances of each of the carrier. Apparently, guys, ang pinakamalaking sort natin, range. Arranged by carrier, arranged by minimum. Asa na siya? Arranged by Oops. Unexpected symbol. Ay, kulang dito. Limutan ko yung type operator natin. Yan. Ano pa rin. Problem what computing. Arranged the error occurred in 9E. In the use method. Ano pa lang ito? Sending. Arrange. Okay, were you able guys to arrange? Nagkakamali ako sa code ko. Dali. Ito. And then arrange natin. Group by. Tapos i-arrange natin. Pagdating natin dito, naka-summarize na siya. May gain summary na tayo. Tapos, i-arrange natin by minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4. And close. Summarize. Okay, ano sa tingin nyo guys? Saan ako nagkamali dito? Summarize. Quartile 1. Carrier caused by error in use method. No applicable method for arrange. Okay. So, hindi ko pwedeng gamitin si arrange to an object of class integer numeric. Arrange minimum. Tama naman dapat eh. Gain summary. Ito, I want this arranged. Descending. Carrier. Okay. All right. Hindi ko guys ma-decipher yung ano, no? Pero try to explore kung kasi gusto natin i-arrange yung ano natin. No? Ito na yung gain summary natin and we want this arranged either by kunyari descending or descending yung minimum, ibig sabihin from the highest to the lowest, no? Or ascending siya. So, pwede dapat yun. Hindi, walang ASC pala. Sorry. Arrange C. Close. Close. Close na to. Okay, may error pa rin guys. No? So anyway, let's leave it at that. May nag-comment. Hindi naka-close yung summarize. Ito yun, naka-close yun. Ito. Ay, wait. Summarize. Oo, tama. Dapat dito, no? Okay. Yeah. Sino nagsabi nun? Yeah, Vicky. Yeah, Vicky, paki-share yung ano mo, yung comment mo dun sa ano, sa group chat natin. May comment dito si Vicky. I think tama yung comment ni Vicky. Kailangan i-close ko muna yung summarize kasi dito ko siya close, no? Tama. So, i-close ko siya, summarize, and then i-arrange niya. Okay. Descending by minimum. Gusto ko yung minimum variable. Okay, let's see this. Ayan. Okay, very good. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, you're correct. Ayan. Okay, so now it's arranged, no? So, yung nuances, guys, no? Ang mali ko kanina dito, okay, hindi ko clinose yung ano, yeah, tama, mali nga naman ako, no? Kasi, dapat i-close ko muna si summarize. Okay, bago ako mag-arrange. Kasi tingnan nyo, chunks to, no? Group by carrier natin, tapos sinamarize natin. Ang ginawa ko kanina, guys, hindi ko position yung ano, this was meant to close yung summarize. Pero bago ako nag-close si summarize, nag-arrange muna ako. So mali 'yon. Dapat i-close muna natin si summarize. So I'm going to close summarize and then i-arrange natin. Okay? Arrange natin. Gusto ko yung default na lowest to highest. Okay? Arrange minimum. Alright? So here, kikita natin, guys, na ang worst performer sa gain, no? Okay, si VX, whatever that carrier is. Yan, ito yung mga performances nila. And then, sa average nila, hindi natin kinuha yung yung average. No? We could have gotten it also by adding, pwede pa tayo dito mag-add. Kunyari, mean is equal to mean ng gain NA.Rn is equal to true. Sinama natin average. Okay, run. Mean is equal to mean ng gain NA.Rn is equal to 2. Okay, tama. Okay. Yan. So may average yung tayo. No? Yan, may average tayo. Okay. Of course, guys, ito medyo isa-isihin pa natin yung mga summary statistics ito, medyo matagal-tagal kasi may mga shortcut na naman. Alam natin, for example, that if we use the summary function, di ba? Ibibigay na sa atin okay, let's try. Ito sabi ko, okay, meron namang other functions that can easily generate yung summary statistics like this. I think binigay ko na sa inyo to, no? So gain summary 1 is equal to flights 1 dapat, no? Flights 1, and then isi-select lang natin si gain. Okay, remember guys, si flights 1 data frame natin, andito si gain, di ba? And then here is an example. We're going to just select the gain, and then pwede nating pa-skim. The skim function comes from the scheme-R function, the scheme-R package. If this does not run, kailangan i-load nyo muna si scheme-R. Okay, subukan natin i-run to. Run. Okay, nag-run naman siya. But if it does not, guys, i-load nyo muna i-library nyo si scheme-R. Okay, so here, guys, okay, you can see here already the computed. Pero ito overall, no? Overall. But if you want yung per carrier, so dapat anong gagawin natin, guys? If we want per carrier, kung tingnan natin gain summary natin, yung gain summary natin per carrier, di ba? Paano natin gagamitin dito yung scheme-R, yung scheme function? Paano natin gagawin yung guys? Kasi ito binigay sa atin ito. Di ba ano lang? Di ba yung lahat, summary lahat. E di, just like any dplyr, gain summary 2 tayo dito. May 2 na ba? Na to. Flights 1, select gain lang o ano muna, no? Group by muna. Group by carrier. And then select natin si gain. And then scheme R. Okay, let's see if this will gain summary 2. We're using flights 1. And then i-group by natin si carrier. And then pipiliin lang si gain. And then scheme R natin. Let's see if this will run. Okay. Yeah, so ito yung missing, complete rate, mean, standard deviation. Although syempre iba yung pag-present, no? Iba yung pag-present ni scheme kasi dikaw na yung format nito. Okay, but we were able to generate, guys, yung some summary statistics, yung average, yung complete. Ibig sabihin, may mga missing values dito kay 9E, missing ng 6%, okay? Etc. Okay, so maybe itong last dito we can we can create a histogram for the whole data. ggplot tayo for flights 1. Okay. Ang ipa-plot natin sa x si gain. Remember si flights 1 andyan yung gain ano natin. Let's create a histogram. Okay, ang fill natin still blue, color is equal to white, number of bins is equal to 20. If we run this, we'll create a histogram. You can see here that okay, ito yung histogram natin ng gains function. So this is already combining yung dplyr at saka yung ggplot natin. Okay, so I'll leave you guys to do this. 3 minutes na lang. No? Bilis ang oras, grabe. Okay, sige, gawin na natin to para tapos sa tong ano. The next meeting, may I request you to please yung arrange sort rows. You can do this on your own, guys. Kaya-kaya nyo na to. Yung arrange. And then, next meeting, hindi natin natapos yung joins. No? Kindly download, guys, import yung order at saka customer data set. Pinost ko na to sa ano natin, sa Canvas. Let me just show that to you. So sa modules natin, modules. Okay, dito. Alright, ito guys, no? Customer at saka order. Customer at saka order. So next meeting, I want that when we start, na-load nyo na yung customer dataset at saka order dataset. Yung parehong dataset, guys. And then we will do joins. Okay, para saan yung joins? So before we go, guys, meron pa naman tayo a few minutes. Before we go, yung joins, guys, oftentimes you don't just use one data frame. E paano kung meron kang iba't ibang data frames and you want to get some data from one data frame and then another one from another data frame and then gusto mong i-join siya sa isang data frame. So can that be done? Yes. Yes. So we're going to look at 6 yung titingnan natin sa ano natin sa exercise natin. Okay, ito yung mga joins natin, ano? Okay. Number 1, inner join. Okay, tapos left or left outer. And then meron tayong right join. Then meron tayong full join. Then semi-join and anti-join. Okay, so 6 join functionalities, guys, that we can do using dplyr. So ang importante dito, maintindihan natin kung ano nangyayari pag inner join, ano nangyayari pag left, pag right, okay? Pag left join, pag right join, pag full join, pag semi-join, at saka pag anti-join. Okay, sorry, dapat naka-ano to? Naka-capitalize, anti-join. Okay, so next meeting guys, when you enter our class, na request ko lang sana na load nyo na yung cost order at saka yung customer data set, and then we will complete our discussion on dplyr, no? Lahat ng mga variables na nakuha na natin. Maybe I'll add just a few exercises, a few additional examples, and then we go to, I'm thinking of mag-ano muna tayo, we will create a dashboard. Okay, mag-dashboard tayo kasi pwede nyo magamit yun sa ano, sa separate ano na lang yun, separate na ano na lang, na activity na lang. Okay, last nga pala, gawin lang natin to guys, itong ano, yung last, no? May I have, it's 1 minute by my watch pa, no? So ito na lang, yung huli, no? Ito. We can create several variables at once using the mutate function. Okay, so yung mutate guys, it does not only limit us to one. Pwedeng maraming variables ang gagamitin natin. Okay, so let's create this object, flights. May flights 2 na yata tayo. Flights 3 na lang. Gawin natin flights 3. Okay, so let's do this together na lang. Okay, so paano to guys? How do we create yung several variables? So dito sabi hours at saka yung gain, no? Yung gain. So how do you do that? So using the flights data set, okay, o flights 1 na, no? Flights 1 na dapat kasi may gaining flights 1. What do we do guys? We mutate, no? Mutate natin. Mutate. Okay. Mutate sino? Hindi, sige. I-create ulit natin si ano. I-create ulit natin si gain. Mutate gain is equal to departure delay minus arrival delay. Okay, so that's 1, no? Ting una. Okay. And then what next? We're going to create this object now hours, which is equal to yung air time, air underscore time. So that's air time divided by 60. Okay. And then gain per hour is equal to yung gain natin divided by yung hours natin na variable. Okay, hours is equal to airtime over 60, and then close flights 3 na to, flights 3. Okay, so we can run this now. All right, so we can see now that nadagdagan tayo ng gain at saka ng hours at saka gain per hour. So mutate guys, you can add several variables at once. Okay, so with that guys, let me stop recording muna. Stop recording.